Kira is low. Kira's down, but the core is low as well. That's Urel to fall. Danny's still working, 12%. There's Greymane, there's Brightwing, and the core is saved at 10% health. Red, oh my gosh, Red is tearing through the members of Bronze 6. Somehow Ferret's gonna survive. Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series. I am the Crushinator and we are casting once again. Yes, yes. We're back from our vacation. We're ready to get back into the casting. And we've got a heroic division matchup for you today. It's Rodney's Imaginary Friends taking on Nexus Retirement Angle. I hope you're excited to see a most excellent matchup. Currently, Nexus Retirement Angle on top of the standings in the heroic division. You can do exclamation mark standings if you want to see what's going on there. Rodney's Imaginary Friends was looking about a middle of the pack here, so this should be a most excellent matchup. Let's go to the map select. See what has been chosen so far. Tomb of the Spider Queen, Volskaya Foundry, Cursed Hollow, and Alterac Pass have been banned away for this set, and as chosen by Nexus Retirement Angle, we're going to start things off on Dragonshire. Let's go to the draft. It's draft time. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. I've been doing day streams as I'm still away from work, yet back from my trip. It's been cool. I've been enjoying it. But I'm enjoying casting ever so much. Starting things off here on Dragonshire. Rodney's Imaginary Friends pondering their opening ban. We're getting to the point in the season where these teams are starting to, the data's flowing in. There's a lot of familiarity between players at this level already, but the team data, the NGS data, is starting to form an informational picture. That will definitely inform these bans and picks throughout this series. It is a best of 3 today, only 2 maps required for the victory. As we open up with Johanna and Hogger bans. Junkrat, another common one to hit the ban board. Solid bottom lane anchor here on Dragonshire. Plenty of options left for that, though. Like Chromie, as I was trying to tell these players in the lobby that they need to be playing more Chromie. No one's doing it. It's rough. It's rough out there for a Chromie main. Brightwing next to Get Got. And it'll be a Hanzo first pick here from Rodney. Hanzo, a very common bottom lane anchor, can scout the mid with that Sonic Arrow. Can safely clear the lane and poke. Always a solid choice here on this map. Nexus Retirement Angle, considering their first 2 picks. Lucio up will be chosen by Vivanche and Ver HD1. Going for the Sylvanas, the most generalist of assassins here for Nexus Retirement Angle. Rodney's Imaginary Friends. Most tanks are still up here. Since they've already banned one, I would expect them to pick their tank here and then ban another one. They might grab a healer as well, since Lucio's already up, but there's that Anubarak, chosen by Aragonus and Snarfungus, going to show us some Vala gameplay for this first game. Vala has, since the last LAN, Vala has become just a standard assassin. Vala used to be relegated to, double healer, some kind of weird setup, Vala hyper carry with a Zarya, with an Oriole. You had to do something weird to make Vala work, but now Vala is just a good assassin people play. Still paper thin, but, as long as you don't play frontline Vala all the time, turns out Vala pretty safe. Movement speed, little vault, hard to go wrong. Rhaegar banned away here by Nexus Retirement Angle, as they already have their healer picked up. Unsurprising ban there. Rodney's imaginary friend's going to go ahead and remove that tank in Diablo, leaving a few options left, namely Murden, as we see Jägermeister locking that in as our remaining generalist tank. How you doing, Gimme More? I am indeed back. Just in case, going to go ahead and grab that off-lane Dahaka here, leaving Rayvar on the flex. Now, it's not totally out of the question that we might see a double bruiser here from Nexus retirement angle. They've left that option open. Sylvanas solo damage is fine. Drinko going to lock in the Anduin here alongside a Nubarak, and Mundane Zebra goes for the Leoric. The Leoric Dahaka matchup is all about waiting out those cooldowns, trying to avoid the spooky hand, trying to get extra damage onto Dahaka if they dig too early. It's all a waiting game in that solo lane matchup. Both are pretty good at rotating down to the mid to pick up that double soak when necessary as well. Rayvar on the last pick here. See if it's another damage or if it's going to be another bruiser. Gonna have a Zeratul here from Rayvar, going a little bit of both. Ambusher choice from Nexus retirement angle. All right, getting ready here for our Dragonshire match. Looking at the two drafts, it looks like the scaling is definitely the plan here for Nexus retirement angle, and the early game could be strong for Rodney's imaginary friends. We'll see how it goes. Here we go. Game number 1 on the left in the blue, it is Rodney's imaginary friends. Aragonis is on the Anubarak, Mundane Zebra on the Leoric, Snarfungus playing Vala, Drinko on the Anduin, and Rodney is on Hanzo. On the right in the red, Nexus retirement angle, Vivanche on the Lucio. Rayvar is playing Zeratul, Jägermeister on the Muradin, Ver HD on the Sylvanas, and we've got Just In Case on the Dahaka.
Let the battle begin.
Here we go. Game number 1 is underway here. Nexus retirement angle looking for this bottom lane, but 4 members of Rodney's imaginary friends going to meet them here. Sylvanas not even going to be able to make it to the halfway point. They tried the fake. It did not work. A lot of times the Sylvanas comp will try to rush the top lane to give their offlaner a little bit of help by damaging those towers. Nexus retirement angle trying a double fake there. Mundane Zebra taking some damage, has the spooky walk available. Ooh, Lucio almost got the push off there. Rodney looking for one. Sylvanas actually going to get collapsed on in the bottom here. A bit of a split fight as we see Rodney's imaginary friends picking up the first kill. Vivanche taking the angle there. Oh, the hungering arrow. Oh my goodness. The pump it up and the well barely saving Lucio there is that hungering arrow. I believe every single hit went onto Lucio there, despite all of those buildings being in the area. My goodness. We do see that it is the Monster Hunter, what is it, Hungering Arrow build for Sylvanas, as Aragon is going to be chased down and taken down as the first kill for Nexus retirement angle, and they're going to take that opportunity to come over and steal this camp. That Anubarak, there's no one to really engage on in there, and Nexus retirement angle grabs the steal. Checking in on the top lane here, Mundane Zebra, and Just In Case. An eternal matchup. We'll continue to brawl it out. Anubarak on the way to the bottom lane here as Snarfungus and Drinko trying to step up. Right now, Rodney in this middle, making sure no one grabs a quick dragon here. Jägermeister going to hold the point for a moment. Has a nice root there onto Lucio, followed up by the double stun. Vivanche is caught and taken down. Nice job by Drinko on that chastised root. Rayvar picking up that mid soak here as the top lane battle continues. Mundane Zebra trying to get that Drain Hope onto Dahaka, but Just In Case is holding that burrow to disconnect it. Here's the engage by Jägermeister as Ver and Rayvar are on the way down. Drinko in some trouble here. Gets the heal and starts to walk north away from trouble. Vivanche moving forward. Won't be able to finish that kill. Moves back to safety as Rodney was rotating on down. Aragonis going to get hit with that Storm Bolt. Tries to stay on the point for now as Rodney has come to make this a 4-on-4. So far, Dahaka has not come to try to join a gank here as Jägermeister getting a big hit with the scatter. Vivanche low, Rayvar low. Rodney trying to get that last hit there. Oh, into the back goes Rayvar. Now here comes Just In Case, looking to wrap things up. That is a Nubrak, Vala down, Anduin falls as well. Rayvar with the late blink back, finds that kill, finds the re-engage, and that is Nexus retirement angle, cleaning up in this bottom lane. Level 7 advantage as they work down this wall. Rodney's imaginary friends. Aragonis thinking about a flank over the wall. The rest of the team about to be in position. Looking possibly at the mid here. Rayvar a little bit low. Aragonis watching on the flank. Also currently 6 stacks on that level 1 scatter arrow quest. Has been covering mid quite a bit, so hasn't had the opportunity to really get those big scatters in the team fights. Aragonis looking for a quick knock-up on a Zeratul, but couldn't land that burrow charge. Nice shot there from Snarfungus, putting a little damage onto Zeratul, but the boombox of Vivanche continuing to heal up Zeratul. Checking back in on our top laners, Leo and Dahaka. Just in case taking some damage, has to pop the essence there to keep on battling, but not really giving Leoric a chance to wrestle back this point. 9 stacks on level 1 for Vala. That's an unlimited quest, that puncturing arrow. Aragonis looking for Rayvar there as Rodney was dueling it out. Nice scatter, but Jägermeister over the wall. Rodney going to be in trouble here. Vivanche on the chase. That is going to be Hanzo going down. No dragon just yet as Leoric has taken this top point. Just in case. Ooh, gets out of trouble there. He's going to be digging back in after getting a bit of healing in the base. Mundane Zebra going to get that full Drain Hope, though. Level 10s are in for Nexus retirement angle. So we're looking for a possible invade here. The level 10 advantage, and they will take advantage. We've got Isolation, High Five, Wailing Arrow, Void Prison, and Avatar here for the red team. It's a good job of understanding the map situation without level 10s. Rodney's imaginary friends don't take the engage. Nubrak trying to stop the top point as Mundane Zebra collapsed on by all 5 members of Nexus retirement angle, going in and getting that kill. Walla still dealing with this camp as the push in the top lane continues. Rodney's imaginary friends get their level 10s. We've got the Rain of Vengeance, Dragon Arrow, Cocoon, Light Bomb, and Entomb. See if it's going to be popped there. Ooh, can't quite catch Lucio. Vivanche's skating out of trouble there. Aragonis warding that bush as Ver going way forward. Doesn't have any mana. Ooh, great high five there from Lucio. Lasting just long enough to stop the Rain of Vengeance, which could have landed onto 2. Goodness, excuse me. Got a bit of a yawn there. Still a level lead here for Nexus retirement angle if we take a look at the experience. See those hero kills as well as the mercenaries coming out strong. And right here, Snarfungus in a bit of trouble, going to be caught and taken down. Top lane controlled by Nexus retirement angle. We'll see if Zeratul can get a quick dragon here. Aragonis trying to stay on the point. Jägermeister over the top. And it's going to be the first dragon going over to the red team. See, just in case with those little speed lines. That 4 stacks on that enhanced agility at level 1. Trinko with the cheeky little unstoppable there. Nicely played. Was it worth the cooldown? Because it looked cool, I'll say yes. Rodney could be in trouble. Trinko caught as well as Vavance slides with the hard stop over. Self-light bomb stun onto 3, gets a big shield, but Trinko's still going down. Just in case, trying to chase Star Fungus here as Aragonus finds the stun. There's the essence to bring Just in Case back to full. Adaptation used as well. Fallen going down. 10 seconds left on this Dragon Knight. It's going to take some whacks at the bottom keep wall. Right now, Rodney's imaginary friend's in a tough spot. I always say you've got a great chance while you still have all of your keeps, and they still do, so they're not out of this just yet. They can stay defensive, bide their time. Oh, big stun onto 3. Mundane Zebra trying to come down. It's going to lock 2 into the cage here. Can Aragonus re-engage? Vavance in trouble. Oh, the Stormbow from Hanzo just a tad short. Lucio lives. Long distance engage attempt not quite working out there for Rodney's imaginary friends. That is now a solid 2-level lead here for the side of Nexus retirement angle. Can Zeratul solo this? No way. Yeah, Dahak is coming on down. It might be possible, it just takes a little bit. What is that Zeratul talent? Mending Strikes, yeah. I was like, where are you getting that healing from there, Zeratul? That'll definitely help out in terms of taking that camp. Jägermeister in the area. Aragonus thinking about moving in. Finds 3 here. Goes for the stun in the bush. Doesn't get it, but gets the Impale onto 2. Great follow-up is there. Rain of Vengeance. Vavance in trouble. Manages to get past the wall as Rodney was looking for one more auto. Silence arrow from Sylvanas. Anduin is down. Huge stun, though, from Hanzo. Hanzo still going to fall. Double kill from Volus. Narfungus trying to get on out of there. Mundane Zebra is going to be caught. Jägermeister catches up to Aragonus. It's a 4 for 2 here from Nexus retirement angle. Snarfungus manages to get away. Ravar managing to get the remnants of that camp. Nexus retirement angle up 9 kills here as the next shrine phase is activating.
Harness the power of sun and moon. Put an end to this cursed realm.
Solid attempt there from Rodney's imaginary friends. The cooldown trade just wasn't in their favor that time.
Has destroyed a fort.
Just in case, grabbing this top now and Ravar can get a second dragon here
The fire
for Nexus retirement angle. Rodney's imaginary friends, their big plan, their big hope right now is to not lose any keeps. It's going to be a little tough. They're down 2 levels. They're down a talent here. Aragonus looking for a fight out here in the mid. Digs into a corner there. Jägermeister catches a Nubarak here. Aragonus with nowhere to go. A Nubarak goes down. Did he take the burrow range? No, he took the bed of barbs. I think with the range you get over that wall. Mundane Zebra in trouble, going to be stunned and removed there. Leoric goes down. That is 2 kills for Nexus retirement angle. They might take more than a keep. They might just push through to the core with this. Still 24 seconds on that dragon. Are they going to go for it here? Taking the safe route. Gonna double back here. They certainly still have a lot of time to press their advantage. Level 20s aren't really close for either team. So they don't want to possibly give up any catch-up experience at this point for a bad fight under the core. Jägermeister caught there. There's a light bomb coming out. Dragon Arrow not going to hit. Jägermeister in trouble. The VP not in time. Burden goes down. Rodney's imaginary friends strike back at the gate. Boombox is going to scout them out on the way down to the bottom lane here. But with the player advantage, we're going to see Rodney's imaginary friends go in for the camp steal. Staying as 5 for now. Really trying to get as much structure damage in as possible while Murden is down. Gravar going to get away from that Aragonus engage. Zeratul put into the cocoon here as Mundane Zebra taking a ton of damage. Leo's actually going to go down. Zera gets out of trouble. Just in Case is going to show up here and try to get a drag on that backline. Aragonus taking huge damage. Doesn't have the cooldowns. Anub'arak will fall. Nexus Retirement Angle continuing the chase here. Wailing Arrow lands onto Vala. Pavanche with that extra... Oh, goodness. That burst from Vala. Nearly the end of Lucio there. Dragon Arrow onto 2. But Zeratul's going to catch up and grab that kill. Drinko tries to get the Desperate Prayer save, but now is in a bad spot themselves. There goes Anduin. Mundane Zebra about to be back on the battlefield, but still only 2 members are up, and this looks like Nexus Retirement Angle going for the core. Force shielding is down, still 10 seconds on Anub'arak. Snarfungus is going to be caught and removed. This is going to be game number 1. Going over to Nexus Retirement Angle. Great control, start to finish. See if they get this kill before the core goes down. They do. Always good to style. And that is game number 1. Going to the red team. GG. Nicely done, nicely played. Nexus Retirement Angle takes the first game over Rodney's Imaginary Friends. Put up a solid fight there, but it looked like the catch and counterattack from Nexus Retirement Angle was just a little bit too much to deal with. Let's go to the postgame. See what the stats can tell us here. Snarfungus on the Vala, 39,000 hero damage on the Demon Hunter. Ver HD1 on the Sylvanas for Nexus Retirement Angle, slightly more, about 1,000 more. 40,000 damage there, with 8 killing blows for Nexus Retirement Angle. We'll take a look at the talents, update the scoreboard, and we'll get ready for game number 2. Hey, welcome back. We're setting up here for game number 2 in our Heroic Division matchup. Rodney's Imaginary Friends currently down 0-1 to Nexus Retirement Angle. And we are getting ready for our next map, which is loading up now. So let's take you on over. In case you've missed the bands, there they are. We are going to Sky Temple for our game number 2. Draft is loading on up, so let's move in. Here we are. Lobby number 2. The hobbyist of the lobbies. Rodney's Imaginary Friends once again going to be first to act here. See if there's any switches in their strategy. I don't think there was anything particularly wrong with their draft or strategy in the first one. It just didn't happen to come together on that game. So if they run the same sort of comp back, I wouldn't be upset about it. I think they could try to pull it off once again. Can alter their bans a little bit here as Sylvanas gets banned out. Hogger removed, as Hogger is a hero in the game and therefore should be banned. Lucio next to be banned out, as it looks like Rodney's Imaginary Friends do not want Nexus Retirement Angle to run that comp back. Sky Temple, a map where globals can do a lot of work. Map where Abathur can make an appearance. Lost Vikings are a possibility. Sometimes those heroes are in the arsenal of these heroic level teams. Something you gotta watch out for. Rodney's Imaginary Friends, though, going to be first to pick here. So that first pick Hanzo in game number 1. See if they want to go with that again, or if they got something else they want to control here. Mundane Zebra takes the Dahaka, so goes for that off lane, goes for that global. Solid first pick here. So right now, Falstad could be something you pick up if you're Nexus retirement angle. Brightwing already banned. Falstad, great boss control, matches the global of Dahaka, and is definitely pickable by Rodney's imaginary friends. So we'll see if that's something they care about. Looks like they'd rather just lock in their tank healer combo. Jägermeister going back to the Murden, and Vivanche happy to pick up the Rhaegar that was banned away last time.
The crusade calls.
Aragonis goes for the Johanna. We'll see if it is going to be that Falstad for Rodney's imaginary friends. If they want to try a double global strategy. It's not the easiest comp to pull off, but with good communication, you can really do some amazing things. It's a little easier with Brightwing, I must say, than with Falstad, but is still doable. Nonetheless, though, Rodney is going to opt for the Greymane great PvE option here on Sky Temple with camp clear with siege damage. It's everything you want and more on Sky Temple. McGiblet's coming in with the fat roast. Doc is a good hero. Also, I think it's a pick away from Just In Case, who played Dahaka last time. How you doing, McGiblets? Anduin banned out here by Nexus Retirement Angle, as they've got their healer on lock already. One healer we might see here is Deckard, since Sky Temple can become a point control sort of scenario in terms of team fight areas. So I wouldn't be too surprised to see Drinko pick up something like a Deckard here. First Nexus retirement angle, they're going to need some damage, they're going to need some bruisers, they're going to need some damaging bruisers, so Blaze is picked up. And for HD on the Falstad, will get that counter global pick. I'm a little surprised the Falstad got through, to be honest. Yo, Linehouse coming in with another 5 gifted. Absolute champion of the channel. Thank you so much, Linehouse. Gifting a sub to Quarks, Lupus, Nerd, John Knight 1, and Omega X Molecule. Enjoy your emotes, everyone, and thank Linehouse for being such a baller supreme. Snarfungus gonna get the Jaina here, and Drinko on the white main. The little, or sort of last thought of cleanse healer, but does great into burst. See if Drinko can bring the noise here for Rodney's imaginary friends. Rhaegar happy to grab a Zeratul once again here. So we got kind of a burst combo here from Rodney's imaginary friends, and a comp that is going to be slightly more spread out, with that Zeratul flanking on the edges from Nexus retirement angle. Alright, we'll see how this one lines up here. Here we go. Game number 2 on the left and the blue. It is Rodney's imaginary friends. Rodney on the gray main, Drinko on the white main. Snarfungus playing Jaina, Aragonis on the Johanna, and Mundane Zebra is playing Dahaka. On the right and the red, we have Nexus retirement angle, Vivanche on the Rhaegar, Just In Case on the Blaze, Rhaegar playing Zeratul, Jägermeister on the Muradin, and Ver HD on the Falstad.
Let your battle begin.
Moving straight to the vision here. Oh, Rodney could be caught on the edge, gets behind the gate just barely. We'll see if Rhaegar tries to come back for that one. Vivanche gets away from the Jaina Blizzard. It's Mundane Zebra thinking about a re-engage there, but just doubles back to get these lane minions down. Just In Case on the bottom side, getting some work done, as Falstad going to control the top for the meantime. Mundane Zebra taking a lot of damage from this wave here. For Verd going to go ahead and take advantage of that and get the essence popped. Johanna Jaina, the classic wave clear combination. Going to be rotating between lanes here for Rodney's imaginary friends. little bit of a slow there from Jaina. Doubles back, going to be gathered up by Johanna. Doesn't have any more blinks. There is the flash from Johanna. Not enough to take down Rayvar. See, the side camps have been started. Rodney taking the left, and we've got an invade here from Rodney's imaginary friends. They're going to go ahead and take this bottom siege. Zeratul not in the area. Falstad not... Doesn't look like Falstad's thinking about coming down here. Oh, there's the dig from Dahaka. Mundane Zebra. Verd did come on down, and that's Jaina going down. Rodney's imaginary friends get the camp, but can they get out of here? Drag is good. Purge is better. Rodney trying to get away on the top side. Greymane not exactly known for great ability to run away. Jägermeister managing to mount up. Mundane Zebra trying to duck away from that damage. Lot of... Oh, nice Stormbolt patience there from Jägermeister. That's going to be 3 kills to none in that extended exchange for Nexus retirement angle. Half this fort going down to that side camp while that scuffle went on. Looks like the back camp going to be the focus here for Nexus retirement angle. First temple phase activating is always mid and top. Is now Rodney working on this cruiser camp as well. Right now trying to control the mid is Jägermeister. Nexus retirement angle. In position first. I was playing Greymane and ARAM today and I tried Cocktail Build. And it was pretty rad, I must say. Splashing on them all day is very, very fun. Unfortunately, no such splash build has been chosen for Rodney. Instead, going for a good build. Rodney stepping forward there, looking for some damage on the wall. Looks like we've got a trade on these temples for the meantime. A lot of damage onto the top wall. There's Vivante forced to get in Wolf and move back. Jägermeister taking a lot of damage from this wave here. Has to jump back to safety. Just in case on the flank here. Wants a big stun if possible. Doesn't go for it. Just goes back and gets the clear. So a temple trade there for these teams.
My temple's
Mid
power
almost down, top almost down. That tends to be the way these things go. Rayvar trying to catch everybody here on the edge. Drinko slowed down. Snarfungus has to take away that totem. Zeratul, of course, can be spotted by the forts with that true vision. Mundane Zebra thinking about a drag there, but there's still minions in the way as Verd is just chipping away with those auto attacks. What build do we have for Falstad? We've got the Gathering Storm into the Hammer Gains and Secret Weapon. Interesting. I mean, you get the long range, that's nice. Having extra auto attack damage is good. Aragona's forced to pop the Unstoppable and move away. See if there's going to be a re-engage here. I mean, I'm no Falstad player, but usually I see Q on 1 taken with Boomerang to get that empowered kaboom. But maybe there's some secret weapon, secret tech. Verd's going to have to let me know. You can engage here on the bottom side. Jaina getting a little bit of burst there with that ice flows. Greymane trying to hold down the mid. It's the next temple phase. Solo bottom lane is activating. Nexus retirement angle. Have their level 10s. Trying to engage onto Drinko there. Big stun from Muradin. First healing is gonna be close, but not gonna be enough. There goes Whitemane gathering everyone up as Aragonis forcing out the gust from Verd. Void Prison onto 2 from Ravar. Is this going to be a double kill? There's the totem going down. The Blessed Shield does connect, but it won't be enough to save them. Pavanche healed up with the Self-Ancestral double kill on top of the one from before. And now a boss for Nexus Retirement Egg. Dahaka taking down this top lane in the meantime. Greymane trying to hold this temple for a little bit longer. Still has a gate to roll back to, so solid play there from Rodney. Man, I am yawning like crazy. I don't know what's going on. I don't think I got enough sleep last night. I have to go to bed early today. Pavanche in trouble, will be taken down in tower range there. Rodney trying to chase down Jägermeister. It's Ravar thinking about an engage onto the backline. Does not have Void Prison, though. Mundane Zebra. Loitering threateningly near Zeratul, as one often does. Forces Ravar to blink to safety. Boss in the bottom lane, smiting itself upon the wall. As the levels creep ever higher, Zeratul unlocking those heavy hitter talents on 13 and 16, not quite there yet. As Ravar just scouting out these rotations. Vernon watching the rotations as well is going to meet Aragonis. Nice max distance Stormbolt there from Jägermeister. Bruiser camps being worked by both sides here, looking for parity in the camp game. Even in structures as well as our two teams. The only thing that seems to be uneven is the experience and the kills. Nexus Retirement Angle currently ahead in both. Stepping out for that scout, Aragonis taking a bit of damage, but there's Whitemane with the heals. Just a vision battle, just a positioning battle, as both teams now with their level 13. Snarfungus is going to see this camp being stolen away. Will anyone get onto the point? Rodney jumps in there. There's a big gust from Verd, and a huge... Oh my goodness, could this be everybody taken out here? Void Prison is dropped, but Whitemane with a huge ult is trying to keep everybody alive. Great save there from Drinko, just in case in trouble, waiting for a cooldown here, gets the boost away. Jägermeister with the peel, can the chase continue? What a totem from Rhaegar, slowing down everybody. Oh, it's a trade here, Zeratul went down, but so did Whitemane. And Zebra thinking about a re-engage, gets the ISO onto Rhaegar, Falstad goes down as well as the Rhaegar. Big bait there from Rodney's imaginary friends, and they grab themselves the double. Boss still not up for 2 minutes, so they won't be able to take that one. Bottom lane being punished by this camp and catapult. Well, the catapult is having a little bit of trouble getting by there. Poor catapult. Top lane has a big wave being led by this bruiser camp. Jägermeister's forced to try to clean up. The Hawk has got the top lane, and Rodney's imaginary friends are now ahead in structures. Checking in on the top lane here. Mundane Zebra trying to move away. Ravar gets the blink forward. Dinosaur going to be a little bit fast. Goes for the drag. Snarfungus popped the ult there where they were trying to find that one kill. Both of them managing to slip away. Ravar thinking about moving in on Dahaka, but didn't go for it. Oh, there's the blow up in the mid. Falstad caught and taken down. That is the comp that Rodney's imaginary friends has built.
Return to your war.
Find and kill. Playing aggressively on the right side of the map here. Aragonis trying to step up, possibly get some chip damage onto this keep. Falstad back in 15 seconds. Threatening a 4v5 engage. There it is. Jägermeister over the top. They're looking for the Jaina. Big heals there from Drinko as the counter engage from Rodney's Imaginary Friends is huge. Zeratul goes down. There goes Rhaegar. Falstad able to fly in and get the Gust to save the remaining 3, but Rodney's Imaginary Friends with the double kill are going to surge forward for this keep. What did Rodney go? Execution. Okay. If Rodney went Eagerwolf there, we might have seen a core attempt. Because Greymane can, with Eagerwolf can shred that down so quickly. Boss is up, 10 seconds on Rhaegar, 5 seconds on Zeratul. Will Rodney's Imaginary Friends rip it? They sure will. Gust is down for 20 seconds here. No ults available for Nexus retirement angle, but they don't need him to look for the Dahaka. Solid presence there, pushes Rodney's Imaginary Friends off the boss. Right now, 2 on the camp here for Nexus retirement angle. Aragonis thinking about engaging here on a just in case, but doesn't go for it. Jägermeister, oh, not going to be able to get over the wall there. Is now silenced. Murden trying to move away, pops the avatar, still has a jump. Murden able to survive. Zeratul just getting these lanes cleared, waiting for the next opportunity to try to take down one of them squishy heroes. Pretty close in levels here as Rhaegar moves in for another quick cleave. It is cleave build this time in full here for the Zeratul. The chase is now on for Jägermeister. Big root from Jaina. Is it going to be enough here? Ancestral lands. Negative healing is affected here as Rodney trying to move away. Murden goes down. Splash is not enough to take out Rhaegar, and now Rodney's Imaginary Friends going to push their 5v4 advantage. All the while, though, Falstad is taking this top temple. Ver is going to be warping out of there. Getting the shots, and this wave catapult locked in should take it down. Murden's still down for 20 seconds here. Falstad does have Gust this time, and there is a VP. This is primed for a boss steal. Dahaka's coming in here. Oh, what a great engage onto the back line. That is Falstad taken down. The boss is put into the Void Prison as well as everyone on Rodney's Imaginary Friends. What a catch from Mundane Zebra. Boss goes over to Rodney's Imaginary Friends, and now they're going to continue to push forward. Rhaegar and Vivanche may be caught here. They realized they needed to get away faster. Vivanche rooted and removed. Now Rhaegar is going to be rooted next, trying to get away here. There's Zeratul going down, 3 members down on the side of Nexus retirement angle. We've got a boss, we've got a wave. This could be a push for victory here. There's the catch onto Just In Case, gathered up by Johanna. There goes Blaze. Murden the only one up here. Falstad coming back in 10 seconds, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Rodney's Imaginary Friends move in, and they are shredding down this core. Falstad coming on out now is going to get the one Gust to push away, but the boss still fully healthy. Rodney's Imaginary Friends strike back and even up the series 1-1. GG. Well done, and great control there on Sky Temple from Rodney's Imaginary Friends. Nexus retirement angle just couldn't seem to get a footing there. Let's go to the postgame. See what the stats can say here. Snarfungus on the Jaina. 47,500 damage there for Rodney's Imaginary Friends. Rhaegar on the Zeratul leading the way on hero damage, this time for Nexus retirement angle, nearly 38,000. take a look at the talents and prepare ourselves for game 3. Alrighty. Alright, we're back. The teams are here, and we're getting going with a game number 3 in this heroic division matchup. Rodney's imaginary friends evening it up with Nexus retirement angle, and we are going to close it out with one more map. Let's see what it's going to be. We're going to Towers of Doom for our final game, evening out our wonderful U shape on the map select screen here. Isn't that nice of our teams? Wasn't it nice of them to make a very symmetrical, almost a perfectly, it's perfectly symmetrical. This is art right in front of your eyes. Can you believe it? Just bask in it for a second. All right, that's enough. Let's go to the draft. That's enough. Let's get to the draft. I just wanted you to appreciate what these teams have done for us today. Vikings banned away by Rodney's imaginary friends. Towers of Doom is another spot that the Vikings can show up. This Augur is once again removed. Rodney's imaginary friends. We'll see if there's any other cheesiness they want to ban away, or if they want to stick with some of their Game 2 bans. Yep, they're going to stick with the Sylvanas removal. Nexus retirement angle. See if there's going to alter their ban strategy. Just going to be Junkrat removed here. First pick once again goes over to Rodney's imaginary friends. Will they get down and funky here on Towers of Doom, or will they try to just replicate their success? Drinko will happily grab up that Brightwing that has been banned so heavily so far this series. Nexus retirement angle. See if they take the opportunity to grab a hero that is normally banned out. Lucio, notably still available. Bavancha going to grab that just in case goes for the Dahaka. Solid drafting, solid recognition from both teams here, seeing what they can get away with. Rodney's going to show us some Genji here as Aragonis grabs up the Diablo. Now we're getting into some cool drafts. Love to see the Diablo Genji here from Rodney's imaginary friends. Big time aggressive plays upcoming here. Nexus retirement angle. We'll see what they want to ban. Gonna get Blaze off the board, just keep the meta offlaners down a little bit. I imagine Mundane Zebra will be happy to just grab a Leoric and play with that, but we shall see. Uther banned away by Rodney's imaginary friends. Interesting. Uther does do a good job of stopping Genji as well as enabling Genji. And Uther Lucio isn't totally out of the question as a combination. Nexus retirement angle. Thinking about their next two picks here. You know what? They need a Crow. Instead, they're going to take heroes that make sense. Boo. Garrosh Tychus has been chosen. Garrosh Lucio. A terror. Absolute terror in the streets. Garrosh with any kind of movement speed is terrifying. Of course, Lucio aiding Tychus in mobility. Another big deal here. Rodney's imaginary friends. We'll see how they want to round this out. Vala, Force Snarfungus going back to a comfort here. Mundane Zebra going to go for the Yrel, so not going for that Leoric. Yrel, another viable double soak side gank type hero. on Towers of Doom. Ravar in the last pick position has been enjoying that Zeratul and honestly could just go back to it and probably do fine. We'll see if there's anything else in the canon here. It's going to be a Hanzo this time for Nexus retirement angle. Okay, I like the follow-up here for Garrosh. A little extra CC with the Dragon Arrow, which I'm assuming will be the choice. But you never know. Maybe you go with a total, displacement comp and then go with a giant, slow, stationary ult. That's entirely possible. And up to NRA. Alright. Here we go. Game number 3 on the left in the blue, it is Rodney's Imaginary Friends. Aragonis on the Diablo. Rodney is playing Genji. Drinko on the Brightwing. Snarfungus on Vala. And Mundane Zebra is on Urel.
The battle begins in...
On the right in the red, Nexus retirement angle. Verd on the Tychus. Jägermeister playing Garrosh. Favanche on Lucio. Ravar on the Hanzo. And we've got Just In Case on the Dahaka.
Let the battle begin.
The battle begins. Vala going for that auto attack quest on level 1. Hanzo has the stacking scatter quest. And Garrosh looking for the groundbreaker stacks. What's going on, Goon? Tier 1 for 14 months. Thank you so much, bud. You caught the Radon kill. It was a good one. It's a solid kill. Thank you for the support. Enjoy your emotes. And thank you for being here. Genji watching these rotations here for Rodney's Imaginary Friends. Genji thinking about visiting that top lane for now, but right now Nexus retirement angle, doing a good job of sticking together and not letting Genji pick him apart. Looks like a possible invade here as Jägermeister taking the aggressive position. Verd and Ravar burning down this camp as Aragonis looking for an opportunity to move in. Nice flame stomp. Finds Garrosh in the corner. Rodney jumping over the top here. Getting some position. Dahaka starting to dig on in. We've got a full-on fight over this camp. Urel coming in as well. It's a classic 90-second full camp team fight. Tychus first to go down here. There's the throw over the top. Jägermeister with huge stacks as Diablo is next to go. So many are low. Dahaka goes down. Genji goes down. Favanche, Ravar, Jägermeister trying to get out of trouble here. 3v3 is all that remains. Camp goes over to Rodney's Imaginary Friends. Nice catch there by Jägermeister. Going to throw Snarfungus into the back. Drinko trying to get the save there, but Vala will go down. Nexus retirement angle. Up 3-2 on these kills. And they're going to grab themselves their own sapper camp here. Rodney doing a good job of harassing Dahaka on these rotations. Of course, Dahaka less harried than others by this harassment, as Dahaka doesn't have a mount, instead has speedy legs. Speedy dino legs, just in case with that enhanced agility on 1. Just kind of runs through bushes away from Genji. Genji looking for a channel here on the top right with our first objective. Brightwing going to come up and aid this one. Bottom side is taken here by Nexus retirement angle. Mundane Zebra will be interrupted there by Ravar. So now Rodney has the dash through. Jägermeister, oh, what a great cleanse from Drinko. Brightwing trying to get away here. There's the hop over the wall from Ravar. And ultimately going to be a trade. 2 for 1 here for the side of Nexus retirement angle. Nice cleanse in the chat. That was a very nice cleanse.
You will pay for your arrogance.
By the way, folks, you saw Goon's message there. If you are interested in seeing some of my Elden Ring progress, I was playing earlier today. I've been playing for a few months. Exclamation mark YT or YouTube will get you not only access to my casting YouTube, where you can see everything I cast in a spoiler-free format, but you'll get access to my other channel where I've been putting my Elden Ring boss kills, and hopefully other type of videos in the future. So if you want to subscribe over there, you'll see every time I post a new vid. Another camp steal coming on through here for Nexus retirement angle. Let's see if there's going to be a full-blown fight here over this one. Looks like the answer is yes. Polymorph onto the point as Rodney goes into the back. That is Diablo going to be the first to go down. Once again, Rodney's imaginary friends keeps their camp. Single altar spawning here on the bottom side. Ooh, just in case could be in trouble here. Mundane Zebra gets the... Oh, doesn't get the knockback in front of the gate. Close one. But now has the Hand of Freedom to move away. Setting up for the fight here on the bottom side. Ooh, Rodney moved into the back there, knocked away. Vivanche in trouble, going to be polymorphed, but has the speed to move away. Aragonus gonna see just in case on the top flank. Genji forcing a response here around the objective point. There's a stun up there as two members trying to control that edge. Unstoppable there from Garrosh. Jägermeister trying to move away here. Push back from Vivanche. Mundane Zebra trying to run down that front line. Rodney trying to get a channel here, but Hanzo says not just yet. Just in case wants a flank as Aragonus moving into that front line. Great polymorph timing. Lucio going down. Can Diablo get out of here? Looks like yes so far. Just in case, going to be chased down by Snarfungus. The Hungering Arrow does not give chase onto the Dino. Fight battling on here. No one getting that side soak. Flip from Aragonus. Great stun on the low side. Polymorph onto Rayvar. That is Hanzo to go down. Jägermeister in trouble as Garrosh falls. Rodney's imaginary friends with their 10s. Double back and once again are going to try to pick up this objective. Looks like they will do it this time. Rodney's imaginary friends do have their 10s. We've got the Blink Heal. We've got Rain of Vengeance, Ardent Defender, Lightning Breath, and X-Strike. Just now, 10s locking in for Nexus retirement angle. We've got the Warlord's Challenge, High Five, Commandeer Odin, Dragon Arrow, which we see connecting there as a full engage here in the corridor. Just in case on the edge as Lightning Breath covers the escape here. Jägermeister in trouble goes down to the X-Strike of Rodney. Just in case with that adaptation, trying to come on into the fight. Great drag pull onto Aragonus, but healed up by Drinko. Moving into the back is Rodney, trying to get a deflect here. There is Dahaka going down. Rodney's imaginary friends really turning it on there with that level 10. Man, I need some water. These fights are intense. Delicious. Camp taken somehow without a full 5v5 team fight there. Not quite sure how they pulled that one off. Double altar phase coming up next in the mid and bot. Genji thinking about visiting the top side here, but just in case, pretty high on resources. See if Diablo can make it around in time. Nexus retirement angle in a great position here to push out the bottom lane and control the vision. Jägermeister wanting to throw someone that isn't Diablo, ideally. But now, ooh, another cleanse there from Vivanche. Lightning Breath On to 2. Vavante trying to get everyone out of trouble. Good save there from Lucio. Urel trying to get this bottom channel just in case. Going to be interrupted there by Rodney. Great map vision there. Snarfungus is going to be caught, though, and taken down. That's a big part of the damage of Rodney's imaginary friends removed. Aragona's thrown on in here, but it's Jägermeister taking a lot of punishment. Garrosh goes down. Even on core health here as the chase continues. Very, very close here on Towers of Doom. Pretty much even in experience, even in core health. Nexus retirement angle. Getting ready to pressure this bottom fort. Vala back with the team here as Genji continues to harry these rotations. Mundane Zebra getting some chip damage here on the top lane. Stahaka trying to deal with basically a 2v1 here. Nexus retirement angle getting their camp on time. Left side camp coming up in about 15 seconds. Oh, they do get Dahaka in the top lane. Rodney and Mundane Zebra diving underneath the wall and the tower there. Grab themselves that kill. Jägermeister going to try to force a play here. Drinko has the blink to get back to safety. Double altar in the top side. That is a tough one here for Nexus retirement angle. Sapper's going to crash in here on the bottom side, but they're kind of stuck down here for the moment. Genji going to try to get some dismounts on the way up. Rodney will get a few. So it looks like it's just going to be a trade on the top side here.
The altars. Do not disappoint me.
Simple trade here. 24-24 on core health. But now, Rodney's imaginary friends have a solid level lead. You can see these hero kills stacking up, the extra mercenary camp captures.
You're losing your touch.
Pretty even on minions. Nexus retirement angle is actually slightly ahead on those minion experiences. Two more minutes on that left side camp, 1 more minute on the right. No one's taken the top Sapper camp just yet. Jägermeister remaining mounted, looking for Snarfungus, but there's the vault to get back to safety.
Heroes, I have opened a tunnel near our core.
Rodney's imaginary friends trying to get level 16 before they take the next engage. Aragonis is going to go in there, but is thrown into the stun. Great follow-up onto Lucio. Put the Unstoppable out, but still too much damage off that Rain of Vengeance. Lucio goes down. $16-15 here. Rodney's imaginary friends looking strong, but can they parlay that into some structure damage?
Once more, the altars rise.
Triple altar phase coming up next. Lucio will be back. Haka waiting on the top side. Mundane Zebra wanting to find another kill here. There's the jump onto Garrosh. Braveheart trying to find the save there with the Dragon Arrow, but a great timing pick from Rodney's imaginary friends. Mundane Zebra has to pop the ult, gets healed back to full there. As we've got the altars activating now.
The altars have risen.
Snarfungus going to grab the bottom side. We've got Just In Case trying to grab top left. We've got Vavante trying to grab top right. Oh, Just In Case is interrupted. Vavante is not. So we've got a 1-for-1 so far. Drinko slowing down Just In Case here as the chase continues on the right side as well. We'll try to keep an eye on both sides of this fight. Vavante in trouble, will be roasted there by Diablo. Just In Case trying to get back to safety, gets hit by the edge of that Rain of Vengeance. Now Aragonis is wrapping around. Drinko gets the channel. Mundane Zebra gets the kill onto Hanzo, and now Just In Case is just going to go into tower range and make sure that no one gets the killing blow. Got some pressure here. Yrel on the bottom side is going to try to make sure that the remaining members of Nexus Retirement Angle don't just snipe that structure. Rodney did grab the Shingan on level 13, so Genji going to be doing extra damage to structures mainly with that talent.
Has destroyed a fort.
There's a structure down. Bottom taking a little bit of damage as well. 20-16. Rodney's imaginary friends in a strong position here. If they can make sure to not get caught in a bad fight. Aragona's trying to catch Jägermeister there, but there's the Indomitable. What do we have there? It's Debilitating Flames. I was wondering if we had a domination pick for Aragonas, but we do not. Mundane Zebra, huge flank there onto Verd. Tychus trying to get away here. Jägermeister taunt onto 3. There's a stun from the Dragon Arrow as well. Drinko taking huge damage in the backline, somehow surviving. Finally goes down. Aragonas caught in the corner. That is a soul reset. And this is exactly what Nexus Retirement Angle needed to get back into this game. We've got a double kill there with Diablo's Souls reset. We've got a single altar phase in the mid. Bottom structure goes down to even up the count. Rayvar in trouble, trying to move away here, but Mundane Zebra has the flank covered. Somehow Rodney going to survive, but moves right back into Verd. That is Genji going down. Snarfungus trying to move forward and trade out, but doesn't have the abilities. Vala is going to go down. Didn't have enough mana to burst down the Tychus. So a 3-for-1 ultimately, and all of a sudden this game is looking very much winnable by Nexus Retirement Angle. Mundane Zebra gets the knockback there, but Vivanche with that movement speed is making sure everyone is invited to the party. Rodney's imaginary friends have their level 20s, but they're still waiting on their damage to get back into play here. We've still got 3 sappers ready to cross the line. 1, 2, 3. There they go. 14-13 is the core health. Nexus Retirement Angle's in a great spot. Dahaka not exactly known for taking down structures super quickly, but can join the fight at any time, so can peck away at that structure to their heart's content. Mundane Zebra trying to hold the line for now. (20 versus 20 here. As Jägermeister tried to get the throw stun. Dragon Arrow comes out, is going to land onto 2. Big damage onto Vala. Rodney getting an X-Strike onto the entirety of the enemy team. Nexus Retirement Angle with another very timely pick are going to have control of this bottom altar for sure. Right side camp picked up there by Nexus Retirement Angle. Aragonas looking for a possible pick there onto Hanzo. Rodney moves in there. Rayvar in trouble. Is going to be roasted. There goes Lucio as well. Oh my goodness. Rodney's imaginary friends are cleaning up here. Jägermeister pushed into a corner. There's Aragonas getting the pick there. 4 members down. What a big play from Rodney's imaginary friends. Unbelievable. On the 4v5, catching Nexus Retirement Angle napping. And that is 4 shots into the core, 13-10. Bottom right tower going over to Rodney's imaginary friends. Vala back, going to be taking this structure down with the help of this minion wave. Top is being worked on by Just In Case, but it's going to be a while before this structure goes down. We might be looking at a 6 cap here for Rodney's imaginary friends. They're certainly going to give it a try. Rodney and Aragonas. Ooh, Hellgate combo, Just In Case is caught. There's the stun, but Rayvar comes on through. Genji falls as well as Dahaka. Yrel trying to get the mid tower down. And there it goes. Tychus with the range. We'll see how many shots go across. There goes one. That might be it, though. Just the one across as the taunt comes out from Jägermeister. Mundane Zebra punishing 2 into the corner. 1 for 1 so far. As Drinko tries to move away, gets the movement speed off the pixie dust.
The altars are right.
Mundane Zebra trying to move on out here. Vivanche on the chase. Aragonis with the push. Oh, this is close. This is very, very close. Nobody went down in that chase. My goodness, I need another drink. There's the scout. Durell on the top side, not going to give this channel away for free. Pops the ult there in the back. Genji and Dahaka are back. Dahaka's going to be here first. Taunt comes out. There's a Dragon Arrow onto 2. Just in case is all over that backline. Drinko and Snarfungus trying to move away. Rodney has joined the ranks here. But just in case has the adaptation to go back to full. Oh my goodness, Rodney needs trying to find any kind of kill here. Staying out of vision. Oh my goodness, Genji is going to get away. Just in case is not. Dahaka goes down. Unbelievable stuff there from Rodney. Managing to survive. Right side channel was picked up by Nexus retirement angle, but only 2 shots, and that is 6 into the core here. Only 3 left. Nexus retirement angle realizes they've got to challenge this boss. It's already down to half. Odin is popped here as Aragonis steps forward, just trying to ward them away. Boss is almost down as Jägermeister moves forward. Snarfungus with the taunt. Verd is moving up as well. But Garrosh goes down, and Rodney's imaginary friends is going to complete the comeback and take this series 2-1. GG. Wow, what a comeback here tonight. Rodney's imaginary friends sealing the 2-1 victory over Nexus retirement angle. Well fought. They're in game number 3. About as close as a series can get. Very nicely played by both teams. Let's go to the post game. See the stats here. Rodney on the Genji, top hero damage, 71,500 damage there. Rayvar on the Hanzo for Nexus retirement angle. 79,500 hero damage. We'll bring up the talents, update the scoreboard, and see if we can get ourselves an interview with our winning team. Alrighty. Hello.
Hello.
Snarfungus, Drinko, welcome. Congratulations on the 2-1.
Thanks.
Very nicely played today. Quite the turnaround, coming back down 1 there. Tell me about the Sky Temple turnaround. It's a map a lot of teams don't end up playing on a lot. It ends up getting banned a lot. Do you feel like you've got a good handle on that map as a team?
I don't think we've ever actually played on that one as a team, like in a scrim or anything. And I think we were just waiting on like hard CC to punish what they were doing. So when 16 rolled around and we had Jaina root, like we kind of just like the game was ours from that point.
Yeah, we had to do a bunch of countering their engage basically. And no one really goes to Sky Temple anymore. I like it because it's been around a long time, but I think that was their map choice.
Yes, they chose all the maps, I think.
Yeah, they chose all 3 maps this time, whether it was their choice or not.
Yep.
But yeah, that seemed to be a bit of a theme in this series. All 3 games was not just who got the first engage, but who got sort of the catch and counter engage there. In these sorts of team fights where it's not just, you know, the first engage gets the first kill, what's the shot calling like in these sort of really extended team fights that we saw today?
We need to work on our shot calling. Is the honest answer.
It's all over the place right now.
Yeah, it's like
it can be very chaotic when the fight goes on long enough to where it gets split up. and
Yeah.
having to try to pay attention to multiple people at the same time.
It's either like everybody's saying something or nobody's saying anything. And more often than not, it feels like a couple times there'll be like people that call two different targets, and then like somebody will just like override the other one, and so we'll go after some person. But I think probably like the biggest target caller on our team is Zebra, because he'll come around with like a flank or something, like on a rail, jumping over the walls between the towers.
Mm-hmm. So is this your first season playing together as a group?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is Drinko and Rodney's first season ever. Also.
Okay. Okay, because yeah, definitely I recognized a lot of the names, but yeah, if you're a new squad, I mean the communication is just that's the main thing for teams in competitive, right? You see the teams who have been
Yeah.
here for ages, they've worked
Exactly.
out those sort of hierarchies and things like that. But at the beginning, it's interesting to see how things tend to evolve there. So it's interesting to hear about how the process is going.
Yeah, and it's like I'm supposed to be like our general shot caller, but I need to stop being a baby and just do it. And
It's tough. It's tough,
yeah,
especially when
I'm
you
like
feel like someone
I'm
else has a handle on things and you're supposed to be taking
exactly.
charge.
Yeah, like I don't feel like I'm the best player on our team, and I usually only like shot call when I feel like I'm more so the one that knows what I'm doing. But like I feel like there are other players on my team that have a lot more knowledge than I do, so it's hard to be like the decision maker when I feel like I'm always making the wrong choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been in those kind of situations where I feel like I'm supposed to be taking charge, but then everyone else
Mhm.
around me knows so much more than I do.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
man.
But
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I did a little bit more today because it's like at the end of our first game, like I think we were talking about it, but I think that's like the worst game we've ever played together as a team. Like none of us played well. We were just all over the place. And at the end of that game, I was like, all right, so like we good? Like we play more, yeah.
Well, you came back today, coming back the reverse sweep, always awesome to see. Tell me about the division so far. Any teams that, you've got any sort of history with personally, or, different members of the team, any teams you're looking forward to facing as the season goes on?
Well,
Um,
we did a lot of scrims against TMG, but they're gone now.
yep.
Oh,
They
yes.
were like our main scrim opponents. And we played them in our first week, and then they left the division, unfortunately. Looking at, I think the only team we haven't played yet is Minion Miners, so I'm excited to play them, and I'm excited to rematch Seven Rings because our games against them were very close.
Okay, yeah, that'll be one to watch for sure. Minion Miners are a favorite of mine. They always bring some very interesting and spicy comps because they've been together for such a long time. So
Mm.
that'll definitely be a match to look forward to.
Yeah, I was also looking through some of the like heroes profile things, and there was a game that I saw. I don't remember which one it was or which team it was, but somebody actually drafted Butcher, and I was like, whoa, that's interesting.
They've done that. Deathwing is a theme that
Mm-hmm.
comes through for
There's
them.
yeah.
But yeah, that'll be an exciting matchup to watch. All right. Well, thank you
Sweet.
so much for coming on through, Drinkos, Narfungus. The floor is yours. Any shout outs you'd like to make before we close out here?
Um, Shout out to the team. Shout out to you for casting. It's really nice to have a caster. It makes it a lot more fun. And shout out to Girls Gang Squad.
I don't really have any shoutouts. But thanks for casting.
My pleasure. All right. Congratulations once again, and good luck going forward in the season.
Thank you.
Thanks.
See ya.
Have a good night.
All right.